Hey guys, it's Josh over at J&H. This is the Daiwa JDM Kyogha Baitcasting reel in the 100SH size. So what does that mean? This is a JDM reel straight from Japan, made in Japan, and it's awesome. It's a round baitcasting reel with a 7.3-to-1 gear ratio, which is not something you find every day. All aluminum construction. It's got centrifugal brakes in there. Part of it's mag sealed. It's got this big jigging handle on it. All aluminum handle with the EVA knob. And it's purple and black, so it's cool looking. It's different. Every single reel out there is like solid color, or some of them are two-tone, but nothing is as flashy or as ostentatious, sort of in a good way, as this is. It's not a bright pink reel, but it's got a little bit of purple to it. And it's just one of those reels that you have to fish and just experience to really appreciate it. It's got a super lightweight spool, which means that when you're jigging, you're going to get your jigs down faster. It casts amazingly. I know certain people fishing it with swim baits and bigger soft plastics, and it is just getting a lot more distance than with other reels. It's super lightweight, 10.5 ounces, and it's got the the AT&T drag system in there, 15.4 pounds at max. It's also got a clicky drag system, so when you turn the handle, I got my thumb firmly on the spool. If you listen, if you hear those clicks, which is just a really cool feature you don't find in a lot of reels. When the fish is taking drag, you can sort of get a feel for what's going on and if you're gaining or not. Really great free spool. Again, this thing is going to cast really great, and it's got a non-disengaging level line system. So you see that thing's still going back and forth. So that means that if it's all the way over here and your line's going this way, you don't have to worry about that problem, because it's going to keep going with the cast. It's going to move with you. Turn the handle to engage it. This jigging handle is really cool. Nice long jigging handle. So basically, what that allows you to do is if you're jigging and you're sort of pumping the rod up and down, this thing will sort of turn on its own with very little effort. So you don't have to really turn that handle so fast to work it. The reel and the rod will work for you together rather than you working against it yourself. Just an awesome made reel. Again, I can't say enough about this reel. I wish more Japanese technology would come to the United States. I wish Daiwa would release more Japanese reels over here, because it's just a really, really cool technology. They do so much cool stuff, and we'd appreciate it over here. 7 ball bearings. Again, this reel is super smooth, and it just does everything you want to do. It's a shallow water jigging reel. It holds about 150 yards of 15-pound test braid, so make sure that if you're fishing that you're doing something like that. So that's 450 yards of 15-pound test, 450 feet, excuse me, of 15-pound test braid. So it's a lot of line, but not a lot of line. So if you're fishing in shallow water situations, you're jigging, bucktailing, bottom fishing, that kind of stuff, especially up here in the Northeast, blackfish. It's an awesome blackfish reel, throwing swim baits in fresh water. It's just a really versatile, well-made reel from Japan. In Japan, this thing retails for roughly $370. Over here, we're selling it for just $250, and it is just an amazing piece of hardware. So check it out. It's the Daiwa JDM Kyogha Baitcasting reel in the 100SH version, and you can get yours at jandh.com.